Hi guys, Call of the Remasters here. This is my first video and I decided what better to do than a tier list. And I'm just going to jump straight into this. I'm going to try and make it quick. So, and also remember, this is my opinion. You can disagree, but here we go. Alright, Nocturne Totem, I'm going to put it at a D. My reasoning is that even though, yeah, it is the first map, well, we're basing this on how good it is, not how nostalgic it is. I'm not going to put an F because I can give it a little bit for being the first map, because it's just very boring. But I'll put it at D because there's nothing good about it, but there's nothing too awful about it. Varrocked, this is going to be unpopular opinion. I'm also putting it in the D. They added some more stuff, but it's still, the Varrocked is good at suffocating the player, and I don't think that is enjoyable. June, definitely a C. I think this map is underrated. My reasoning is that people always hate on it for being a bad atmosphere, but that's a weird reason considering most of the zombie maps are supposed to be gloomy and, well, like Apocalypse. Derice, and this is including the Giant, by the way, I'm going to put it in A, because the only problem I see with Derice is it being too easy. But besides that, there's not much. Besides, the Giant has a few not great qualities, like the Annihilator. That, I mean, it's good to add it in there, but what does that really do? And the Easter egg isn't that great. So, boringness in the Easter egg's the only thing stopping it from it being more. And I know the Easter egg is an unpopular opinion, but just, I didn't enjoy it that much. And Kino der Toten. This is a very hot take, because most people will put it here. I will not. Before you get mad in the comments, I don't really understand why this gets as much love as it does. Yes, I've played it on Black Ops 1. I've also played it on the remaster. I think both are decent. It's a decent map, but it's not great. It is just not that fun to play. It gets very boring, not very replayable. But that doesn't mean it's not a good map. So, I'm going to put it in B. 5, I'm going to put in C because the concept is great, but like Varrocked, it suffocates the player, but there's just more stuff to do in 5, even though it is equally as hard as Varrocked is. I'm going to put Ascension A or B, A or B. A, because I feel like, I don't really know why I like Ascension. It's just fun to play. I feel like I can play it over and over again. I don't think it's quite S, because again, there's a few cancerous qualities, like the monkeys, for example. I feel like that wasn't necessary. Yes, supposed to be inconvenient because the map is already pretty easy, but I don't feel like they should have put that in. There's better solutions than that. Call of the Dead. I'm also gonna put it at B. I don't know if this is unpopular or popular opinion. I just don't. It's better than average. I don't have a lot to say about that. Shangri-La, I put it at C. Same reason for 5. It is it's more well put together than Vrocked, and, well, it suffocates the player also. And the Wonder Weapon is very cool, but not practical. It is very easy to go down. I know people say, "Oh, just learn how to use it." Wonder Weapon is supposed to be the saving weapon, or not necessarily saving, but very good weapon, something you get excited when you pull out the box. Not something that will lead to you dying when you go into a horde, which especially this thing can suck on later rounds when you have to literally run into something. Okay, Moon, I'm gonna put an A. That might be a little much for Moon, but I have really fun playing on this map. Only issue was having Jug and Speed Cola in Area 51. That's about it. Transit. I think, yeah, that was expected. Transit is just not a fun map to play at all. I mean, it's just fun to play because it's bad, I guess. And me and my friends will get on and laugh how bad it is. But it is not a very good map. I think that much more to be said. Nuketown Zombies, it gets way too much hype. I hear people talking great about it all the time, but I just don't see it. Nuketown Zombies is one of the most boring maps I've ever played. But I'm not putting it at F because it has a few features that can make it enjoyable. Plus, it is a remaster. It just too many times it has been made over. It's just not made for zombies. Die Rise is also going to be D. It is. I could put in F. I just think it's a little better than Transit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it there because there's just so many bad qualities to this map. It's ridiculous, including just you dying all the time. They also had PhD was going to make an entrance in this map, but they didn't. That doesn't make sense considering, that would be literally one of the best maps. It's made for falling. PhD is mainly also splash damage, but yeah, that's the whole premise of the map, and it's super boring. Instead of, the other atmospheres like Shino and Numa, which have a grayish atmosphere, that's because of like, it's broken down and stuff. Die Rise is just gray because it's gray. I don't know really how to explain it. It's just not that fun to play. Not nearly as bad as Trans, though. Mob of the Dead, I'm going to put it in A. I probably am leaning more towards B, but if I'm being objective, I think Mob of the Dead is a good map. I didn't play it that much, so I'm just kind of going off of what other people have said. I've only played this map a few times, so I'm just going to put it there. Buried, I'm going to put it at B. It could definitely pass as an A. It's just a little too easy, also. And I don't mind. People complain about having to get 1,500 parts, but I think that's part of the experience. I enjoy that. It's a bunch of different things you have to do. And then, okay, now we got Origins. This map is very. A lot of people love it. I'm gonna put it at A. I'm probably leaning more towards B, and people are like, "Oh, you're crazy for that." But it's just another one of those. It's not suffocating, but I don't have much to say about Origins. It is very good, but not the best. And this is not the best. This is the best of the best, and I just don't think Origins fits in that category. Shadows of Evil, on the other hand, is. It is such a good concept, and every time I can replay this map over and over again. So there's a bunch of stuff you can do, and nothing else to be said. It's very fun. Dries and Draw, not even a question. I think I pronounced that wrong, but this is probably my favorite map of all time. Only thing is, it's probably a little too easy. You just sit in the corner with lightning bow. But the thing is, if you think that's too easy, then you don't have to sit in the corner with the lightning bow. You can get the wolf bow, the fire bow, or even the crappy void bow. It's not even that crappy compared to other wonder weapons. Actually, very good, but compared to the ones on this map, you and your friends can hop on this, and I'll choose a different bow. Yes, you will probably fight over the lightning bow because it is objectively the best in most cases. But yeah, I don't. It's just the castle. It's just such a good atmosphere. Then Setsumo, I butchered that, but Setsubo no Shima. I am going to put it at C. I think it gets a little too much hate. Granted, wait, no, I'm gonna move it to D. Actually, I don't know how I feel so much. There's just so much stuff in your face just all the time. But there's a few cool things, I guess. I know I'm struggling to come up with things, but I for some reason kind of enjoy this map. I think it's because of the skull and the wonder weapon, but the thrashers and the spiders are just so annoying. I understand that it's needed for the atmosphere, but yeah, I just don't enjoy it. Grod Crovey is going to go into B. This map can be very hard in my experience. I don't know, the zombies just seem... I don't think it's close, it kind of is close quartered, but the concept is probably one of the best concepts of all time. The map itself is great. I just don't know if the gameplay meets up with that. And then next, I'm going to put Revelations at A. That is probably a big surprise to some people, but I have never hopped on Revelations and gotten bored. It's super replayable. The map concept is great. Yes, it's recycling, but I think in a way that is very cool. And also, the thing that doesn't make it it's a little too easy because there's 2 wonder weapons. But this is what this map is supposed to be. So I don't think people should complain about that. They got what they asked for. And then, but it's just too easy, and the Easter egg kind of sucked. So, Blood of the Dead is an F, not a question. I do not have fun when I play this map. Classified, I'm gonna go a little fast on these Black Ops 4 maps. You don't like them very much, so Classified is decent. It fixed a few of 5 problems, but I don't think it fixed a few, but I don't think enough to make it to the next category. But it is kind of fun to play. Voyage of Despair is also an F. I know I'm going to be kind of harsh on these Black Ops 4 maps, but Voyage of Despair is just not fun to play. I've played it a couple times. No replayability value at all. And 9. This is the only one I really like. Surprisingly, I'm going to put it in A. I could put it in the B, but this is a fun map in my experience. This is the first Black Ops 4 map I've played, and I enjoyed it, and I kept on playing it. I don't play much Black Ops 4, but I've played all of these maps, and I like 9. Yeah, that's basically it. Dead of the Night is D. Good concept. Kind of butchered it, though. Too much stuff in your face. Ancient Evil. I'm going to put it at C. I haven't played this map a whole lot, actually, to be honest, but it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. Alpha Omega. I want to put this in F, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to put an F because my complaints about Nuketown was it was already a remaster. They didn't basically add anything in this. They added... Yeah, it's just not fun at all. They remastered it again. I don't know why. I think that was stupid. And Tag der Toten. This had potential because Call of the Dead could be a great map. And if they fixed a few problems, it could be even better. It had a lot of potential, but they didn't really fix it. They opened up more areas in a map that was already very big, and I just don't think it's that great of a map, but I am going to put it in D because it is kind of fun. And yeah, that will conclude my first video ever. Yes, also remember, this is an opinion, so yes, you can argue down in the comments what your favorite is, but no need to get hateful. So this is my tier list. This is my first video ever on this channel. I hope you like it.